Stephen, here we go back into it with the Iron Brew Cup. How are you feeling ahead of tomorrow?
Well, we're looking forward to it. I think there's a lot of anticipation coming into the game. A lot of the lads have been back probably since the 19th to 20th of June, so it's been quite a long pre-season. We've had quite a lot of games over the period of time as well, but there's nothing beats competitive football. I know East Stirling have been into their league season. They've played 3 games already. They're unbeaten in their 3 league games. They've already beat BSC Glasgow in the kind of preliminary round for the Iron Brew Cup as well. So they've probably had more competitive football than us. But we're looking forward to it. We've got a young, vibrant squad who are some trying to make their way in reserve football. It's changed now to reserve football, and some trying to make their way in the first team. So we'll have a good mix tomorrow night. Looking forward to the game. Falkirk's a nice pitch. Yeah. It's a big pitch, so we hope it'll suit us.
Yeah, you mentioned that new format, some new faces as well. A bit of anticipation going ahead into this season then, Craigs?
Well, there is. We're always full of hope. Yeah. Full of hope first and foremost that we can actually get some more players closer to the first team. As much as we're selfish sometimes, we want to win reserve games, we want to be competitive. Of course we do. As coaches, you pride yourself on that. But ultimately our aim here is to try and get as many players close to the first team as we possibly can. So every year there's always a little challenge laid down to the players of go and be the one. Like James Scott made his debut last year as well. Liam Brown made his debut last year as well. So I'm almost saying to the ones who haven't made their debut, go and be different. Go and be that player. And there's no better way to start than a competitive fixture against, I wouldn't say a senior team, but, they're in the Lowland League. Yeah. They're probably better than what we've played this pre-season so far. So good test for us tomorrow night. I just hope we do ourselves justice and, hope we go and attack the game the way that we can and, we can try and keep possession of the ball and try and create chances. So we just want them to go and play with the freedom. But it's anticipation that who's going to be the next player that can step in and put themselves in front of the manager. It's a good opportunity. The manager will be there tomorrow night to watch the game, so let's hope someone does that. And
it's also good for them as well in terms of that cup fixture, isn't it? That cup sort of atmosphere that you get. What are they thinking and how are they feeling, the boys?
Well, it's that knockout game. Yeah. League games you always get another chance, but when you play knockout football, it's on the night that counts. So almost getting into playing against a team that some of the lads won't have seen play before. I've been to watch East Stirling myself, so I know a little bit about them. I know the shape they'll play. I know some of their personnel. They've got good pace in wide areas with McGackie on the right hand side and Paul McCaffrey, who used to be here as a young kid. Ross Allam up front, a strong player, willing runner, actually scored a couple of cracking goals. I've been keeping an eye on their highlights and everything, So trying to do as much prep as possible, trying to put it into the young players, trying to give them as much information as we possibly can. So, we've prepped well over the last couple of days. We have a squad who we think can win the game. But I say that every game we go into, I always think we can win the game. It'll be a big test for us because, when you come up against a player or a team that you've never come up against before, it's almost trying to suss each other out and trying to work them out. So it's another learning curve for them that if they ever come up against a player they've never played against before, how can they adapt their game, Lewis? Yes, we can try and help from the side, but they have to try and take that on board. So it's exciting, but it's exciting because you want to see how they cope, how they can deal with it all. And if they can deal with it, then it's another hurdle for them to get over.
Yeah, well, we look forward to seeing how it goes, guys, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow night.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys.